Parallel universes have been explored multiple times through the show's history. But what if in the real world a collision between ours and another means that important moments in Doctor Who's history, strangely enough, never exactly happened how you remember them? Do you remember any of these differently? There is a conspiracy out there that our universe collided with another at one stage, and is the explanation as to why many people out there falsely remember the same thing, called the Mandela Effect after Nelson Mandela. The reason it is called this was because it all started when people recollected, or so they thought, having memories of him dying in prison in the 80s and not going on to be president of South Africa and then going on to pass away in 2013. Now let's go on to see how this conspiracy has eerily affected Doctor Who itself. First, let's look at the thumbnail. Which do you remember? If your answer is the first, then you are correct. If you answer the second, you are also correct because both did happen. This one could be explained due to the fact that one was shot for Doomsday and one for the Runaway Bride. Why it was reshot is a different story. But as we go on to the true Mandela effects, they only get more mysterious. The next one revolves around Doomsday once more and is to do with the Doctor's famous last words to Rose, saying Rose Tyler before fading away. Or wait, was it Rose Tyler I? Several people have gone on to mention online that they seem to remember the Doctor being able to say more before fading away. One person recounts that this is down to Twitter accounts adding the extra word in, making people believe it is what actually happened. But is this the case? Delving into the corners of Reddit, you also come across other recollections of different events, like Heaven Sent originally being a Matt Smith episode, a mix-up with the God Complex, or a genuine Mandela Effect. Not only this Reddit one, but it is here where people have pointed out memories of catchphrases which are well known by both fans and the general public, but hardly ever used in this reality. Instances like "we need to go back in time to stop the," or even one of the more popular, "reverse the polarity of the neutron flow," which was only used once in the Sea Devils word for word, and the first half of the catchphrase twice, second time in the Five Doctors. So why are these so well remembered but have hardly ever been used? Are we remembering the universe before? One I myself do believe, and cannot find the extended version I saw, is the teaser for Series 5. It is one of the best we've ever been given, and because of that I have seen it hundreds of times. This is why I'm sure another version exists.
How about that one?
Bit green up close.
That one's flickering.
Yeah, sorry, thought I'd fix that.
Who are you?
I'm the Doctor.
Doctor Who?
I am sure the flickering star was described by the Doctor as thought to have been fixed by him with chewing gum and a bit of string. But this is the only version I can find online. So is this just me? Has the other version been lost, or is the Mandela conspiracy to blame? The Mandela Effect has actually been explored in the Whoniverse extended media too. If extended media is to be classed as canon, then it's been confirmed this phenomena does exist in Doctor Who, thanks to the short story The Mandela Effect, or Monsters on the Streets of London. It revolves around a man called Professor Maxwell Gray, who took over a blog in 2021, which is called Into the Unknown, and explores the phenomena, which also links back to the Lonely Assassin's game. He had a theory of why people recall events of an alternative timeline, and that is because time has been rewritten. He was surprised by people's vivid memories of aliens, including metal men outside St Paul's Cathedral in 2014 and the 60s. Also, a spaceship over London on Christmas Day 2006, which was shot down by the government with no records of the event. The story also covers people's memories of aliens dating back to World War II and things called Ironsides with Spitfires moderated for spaceflight. Metal men were also falsely remembered by people in the story, appearing around the world, warring with another race, termed by the media as the Battle of Canary Wharf. Shop dummies are also remembered to appear in two separate decades, the 70s and 2005, gunning people down. Then cubes also turning up everywhere as well. Interesting to see the Mandela Effect play a part in the Whoniverse. Maybe this is their in-universe term for the crack in the wall. As we know, it was thanks to this event, a lot was forgotten in the show itself, like the Cyber King in Victorian London, as well as a lot just mentioned. Could we have experienced similar spooky scientific events in real life, and this is why so many remember something which never actually happened? Whatever you believe with this one, it is quite bizarre how so many people believe it to be one thing, then it turns out to be another. Is so many people making the same mistake more than just a creepy coincidence? Surely these can't all be mistakes. Is the fact that it's so hard to believe that these are all mistakes proves the conspiracy right? Who knows?